People who are unable to motivate themselves must be content with mediocrity, no matter how impressive their other talents. Do not look for approval, expect for the consciousness of doing your best. You are what you think. So just think big, believe big, act big, work big, give big, forgive big, laugh big, love big, and live big. If a man would eat, he must work. A life of elegant leisure is the life of an unworthy citizen. The Republic does not owe him a living. It is he who owes the Republic a life of usefulness. The man who acquires the ability to take possession of his own mind may take possession of anything else to which he is justly entitled. No person will make a great business who wants to do it all himself or get all the credit. If you want to be happy, set a goal that commands your thoughts, liberates your energy, and inspires your hopes. Watch the costs, and the profits will take care of themselves. Think of yourself as on the threshold of unparalleled success. A whole, clear, glorious life lies before you. Achieve. Achieve. I believe that the true road to preeminent success in any line is to make yourself master of that line. I am no longer cursed by poverty because I took possession of my own mind, and that mind has yielded me every material thing I want, and much more than I need. But this power of a mind is a universal one, available to the humblest person as it is to the greatest. Do your duty and a little more, and the future will take care of itself. The best time to expand is when no one else dares to take risks. The first man gets the oyster. The second man gets the shell. Aim for the highest. If you want to get rich, think of saving as earning. The fastest way to double your money is to fold them in half and put them in your pocket. Concentration is my motto. First honesty, then industry, then concentration. All human beings can alter their lives by altering their attitudes. The secret of success lies not in doing your own work, but in recognizing the best person to do it. Success can be attained in any branch of human labor. There is always room at the top in every pursuit. Concentrate all your thought and energy upon the performance of your duties. It is the mind that makes the body rich. Aim for the highest, and when it's a question of God's almighty spirit, never say I can't. The greatest astonishment of my life was the discovery that the man who does the work is not the man who gets rich. Every man must be allowed to sit under his own vine and fig tree, with none to make afraid. If human society is to advance, or even to remain so far advanced as it is, here is the prime condition of success. Concentrate your energy, thought, and capital exclusively upon the business in which you are engaged. Having begun on one line, resolve to fight it out on that line, to lead in it, adopt every improvement, have the best machinery, and know the most about it. No man can become rich without himself enriching others. If you want to conquer fear, don't sit at home and think about it. Go out and get busy. 90% of all millionaires become so through owning real estate. Wealth is not to feed our egos, but to feed the hungry and to help people help themselves. The sole purpose of being rich is to give away money. The man who dies rich dies disgraced. I resolved to stop accumulating and begin the infinitely more serious and difficult task of wise distribution. There is no class so pitiably wretched as that which possesses money and nothing else. The parent who leaves his son enormous wealth generally deadens the talents and energies of the son and tempts him to live a less useful and less worthy life than he otherwise would. Not evil, but good, has come to the race from the accumulation of wealth by those who have had the ability and energy to produce it. I believe that higher wages to men who respect their employers and are happy and content are a good investment, yielding, indeed, big dividends. The wise man puts all his eggs in one basket and watches the basket. The thoughtful man must shortly say, I would as soon leave to my son a curse as the almighty dollar. The older I get, the less I listen to what people say and the more I look at what they do. There is no use whatever trying to help people who do not help themselves. You cannot push anyone up a ladder unless he is willing to climb a little. No man will make a great leader who wants to do it all himself or get all the credit for doing it. Life is not so much a matter of position as of disposition. The men who have succeeded are the men who have chose one line and stuck to it. And while the law of competition may be sometimes hard for the individual, it is best for the human race, because it ensures the survival of the fittest in every department. Be king in your dreams. Make your vow that you will reach that position with untarnished reputation, and make no other vow to distract your attention. The secret of happiness is renunciation. There is a power under your control that is greater than poverty, greater than the lack of education, greater than all your fears and superstitions combined. It is the power to take possession of your own mind and direct it to whatever ends you may desire. You may never get a second chance to make a first impression. He that cannot reason is a fool. He that will not is a bigot. He that dare not is a slave. Every act you have ever performed since the day you were born was performed because you wanted something. It is a waste of time to criticize the inevitable. Neither the individual nor the race is improved by almsgiving. Perhaps the most tragic thing about mankind is that we are all dreaming about some magical garden over the horizon, instead of enjoying the roses that are right outside today. I am as a speck of dust in the sun, and not even so much in this solemn, mysterious, unknowable universe. Young man, make your name worth something. The best portion of a good man's life, his little, nameless, unremembered acts of kindness and of love. A library outranks any other one thing a community can do to benefit its people. It is a never-failing spring in the desert. When fate hands us a lemon, let's try to make lemonade. Whatever I engage in, I must push inordinately. A sunny disposition is worth more than fortune. Young people should know that it can be cultivated, that the mind, like the body, can be moved from the shade into sunshine. There is little success where there is little laughter. I shall argue that strong men, conversely, know when to compromise, and that all principles can be compromised to serve a greater principle. All honor's wounds are self-inflicted. You must capture and keep the heart of the original and supremely able man before his brand can do its best. Speculation is a parasite feeding upon values, creating none.